Hello, Thrifty music collectors, those of you in the vinyl community, and those of you in the cassette community, and just those of you watching this video on YouTube, especially those of you in the Thrifty music collectors Facebook group. I'm Tim, and this is the first episode of Tim's Thrifty Music. Yes, I said 8 months ago I said I wasn't going to do any more videos on YouTube, but they've let up some on that Google Plus BS that they were doing, and I still had my channel on here. I decided I'd start making videos again, but I decided I'm doing it on my terms, and that is I'm only making the Tim's Thrifty music videos, and it's not going to be just vinyl or just cassette. It's going to be both combined together, and sometimes I'll have CDs in these videos, because I don't collect just one or the other. I collect some of everything, but it's mainly vinyl and cassettes that I collect. I do pick to get CDs every once in a while. Along with that said, I'm not going to be doing vinyl find videos. Everybody does vinyl finds, but they should be. I think you should show more of what's already in your collection. What I'll be doing in this. You should be proud of what you have in your collection and show what's in your collection. I know I'll be showing stuff in my collection. So what if I show stuff in more than one video? The same stuff in more than one video. But I like what I have. So I might show it in more than one. I'm not going to be holding any contests. I won't be doing any entries in contest videos. That's just how I am. I have plenty of albums as it is that you don't see all of them behind me. I'm getting ready to move within the next month, so I've been packing stuff up. Also, I haven't made any videos since around January. Because of health problems. I've recently been put on some new medication that seems to be helping out some with my dizzy spells and stuff. So as long as it keeps helping, I'll try to make videos. I can't guarantee how often, because I'm also, as of yesterday, I'm a full-time student working on completing my bachelor's degree in computer science, and I have to finish it in 2 years, and so I have some rough quarters ahead of me, because it's in 11-week quarters that the school has that I'm going to. Okay, so like I said in my videos, I'm calling this Tim's Thrifty Music because at least 85%, if not more, of my collection, especially of vinyl and cassettes, I got from thrift stores, garage sales, flea markets, dollar bins, bargain bins, where they were given to me. And that's that when you think that I have over 1,300 albums and over 500 cassettes, that's quite a few out there. So that's why I'm calling it Tim's Thrifty Music. Some of them I might have bought new in the store, like back in the 80s. I haven't bought anything new since the 80s. I think since the beginning of this year, the most I've paid for any album or anything is $2, and that was for a sealed copy of David Clayton Thomas's solo album from 1969. But with that said, I'll start showing you what I have. I'll show you some vinyl, some cassettes today. I just grabbed a stack of some of my vinyl and a stack of some of my cassettes to show. Trying to keep these videos shorter than what I've done in the past, so I better get going if I want to keep it like that. First one up, Molly Hatchet's self-titled album from 1978 on CBS. This is one with like Bounty Hunter and Gator Country on it. Yes, I'm and Dreams I'll Never See is one I really like on here. Yes, I like Southern Rock, ones that I've liked for a long time here. REO Speedwagon, REO-TWO. Yes, it's TWO, not 2, TWO. I saw them in, this is from 1972. I saw them at a county fair 2 years ago where they played a lot of stuff from this album because they were celebrating the 40th anniversary of the release of this album. It was an excellent concert. I loved all the 70s stuff that they played during it. Next up, who doesn't like Dave Edmunds and Nick Lowe? Here's Rock Pile with them in. This one has their hit Teacher Teacher on it, which I've always liked, and it's just a good album. I don't have the EP that came with it, and on the back it even has U.S. tour dates listed. This is from 1980 on Columbia. Okay, I don't know how many people have heard of this group. They're called Rockets. I know back in my hometown they got some airplay back when this came out. This is, can't remember, when is it that it came out? It was in the late 70s, I remember, around 77, 78. Might have been 79. Not seeing it right. Oh, it was 79 on RSO. Just that the song that they usually played on the radio in my hometown was that they did do a cover of the Fleetwood Mac song "Oh Well" on it, and they do a pretty good job with it. Okay, here's a woman whose voice I really liked, and she's had a lot of good music. I have a lot of her albums. Judy Collins, Wildflowers. This one's from, I'm not really seeing the year on here right now. Oh, don't see the year. It's on Elektra. And she sings a song, the Joni Mitchell song, Both Sides, now on this one. And she does an excellent job on that song. Here's the Steve Miller Band album from the 1980s. That's a little different, but I still like it. It's Italian X-Rays. It's from, let's see, it's on Capote Records. Of course, Capote is one of them that just made it, does printing of the year so small on it where it's hard to read. Can't really see the year on it, but I remember it's from the 80s. I bought it after I was in the Air Force. This is from the 1980s also. It's the Alan Parsons project, Stereotomy. I have it out colored sleeve, otherwise you'd be able to read it better. I really like the song Stereotomy on here, and it's from, I know this one you thought I saw the date on here. Yeah, it's from 1985. And like I said, it's on Arista. Okay, Bad Company, Run with the Pack. This is from it was it says it was recorded in Grasse, France in September 1975. It was released in 1976 on Swan Song Records. Of course, that's Led Zeppelin's recording company. There's a song on here that was a hit for them, but you never hear it on the radio anymore. That's the song Youngblood. And here's a group that I like a lot of their stuff on. This is Argent Nexus. This didn't really have any hits on it. It's from 1974, and I think it's on, yeah, it's on Epic from 74. And here's a group that some soul or R&B that I just like. Lionel smooth, the smooth singing on here. This is of course the Commodores. Midnight Magic, and this is the one with Sail on it, and Still. And the group I've always liked since I first heard them, Firefall. This is Luna C. This is has Just Remember I Love You on it. And this is from 77 on Atlantic. Now, if I remember right, this is this one that Bull Junker or Earhead 6 gave me in some VCLT. Yeah, the cover's not in the greatest shape. It's during the Pacemakers' greatest hits. I've liked them ever since I have Ferry Cross the Mersey, and they have other excellent songs, like Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. So this is an excellent album. Okay, here's a solo album by Graham Nash, Beginnings. This one has like Military Madness on it, and it also has the song Chicago that was a hit for him on it. I really like that song. And this is a 12-inch single by Jim Capote, formerly of Traffic, called Something So Strong. It's on Island Records, and it's from 1988. And the last of the vinyl I have for this video is a solo album by Jimmy Mussina. Of course, this is the Mussina from Longings Mussina. This one's from 1983. It's called One More Mile. I really like that title song from here. I like a lot of his solo stuff that he did after him and Kenny Loggins parted ways. Okay, now for the stack of tapes I pulled out. Okay, Wingert, this is their debut one from 1988. This one has 17 on it and Headed for Heartbreak, and they also do Purple Haze on it. And that one's on Atlantic. Okay, Rhino, one on Rhino. One that I know Bull Earhead 6 will like. The Best of Tommy James and the Shondells. Who doesn't like Tommy James and the Shondells, though? Great White Shot in the Dark. They do give me some loving on it, and Shot in the Dark. Oh, and that's from it's on Capote. See if I can see a date on here. Okay, looks like it's 86 by the way it looks. Okay, on A&M Records, Cat Stevens, Monobone Chican. Trying to find a date on this one. I know it's an older one. And of course, I'm not coming up with the date on here anywhere. Sorry about that. Here's what I didn't take off a price tag on it. Also with it on. A portrait of Aldo Nova. This has like fantasy on it. Of course, that's the song that he's best known for. It's on Legacy from, looks like it says 1991. Okay, here's one I really like. I have this on both vinyl and cassette. Gordon Lightfoot, If You Could Read My Mind. I'm a big Gordon Lightfoot fan. It's on reprise. I'm looking for the date on here. It's not showing it. Wait. No, it's not showing it here on the tape. This is actually you have this repress because it actually came out throughout I think it was originally named, if I remember right, Minstrel of the Dawn or something like that. But after If You Could Read If You Could Read My Mind started coming up on the charts, I decided to they decided to rename it to If You Could Read My Mind to get more people buying it. And the last tape I have, it's on MCA, one a lot of people like, Steely Dan's Greatest Hits. Like I said, it's on MCA. It's from looks like 78 possibly. That's what it's the newest date on the tape itself, but I can't read the label too well right now. Well, that's all I have for you this time. As I used to close out my old videos, I'll do it with these. Until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.